Hey RealFam, welcome to my channel. So this is a channel where you can expect everything empowerment and transformation. So RealFam, the year is almost done and the question in my mind is, are you closer to that goal, or were you able to achieve that goal or those goals that you had set for yourself for this year, right? And if you still have those that you still need to achieve, what are you doing about it? Are you doing something about it? Are you getting closer to it? Or have you given up because you feel like, oh, it's almost December, so what the hell? I'll just see next year. So also I'm gonna ask you this: are you saying that the last how many days, the last over what, 30 something days, are you saying that 30 something days that is still left for 2021 are not actually that important? You can't do anything, you can't do something, you can't put a bit of an effort, you can't keep trying until something happens? Are you willing to give up? Well, on a lighter note, this is not meant to provoke your thoughts in a way of feeling guilty or making you feel bad for what you didn't do. I just want to bring it closer to understanding that it's okay to try and it's okay to plan and things don't work out. It's okay because we're humans, we plan things, we want things to happen in a certain way, and when they don't happen we beat ourselves about it. And I get it, I do that a lot of times. I beat myself up a lot of times. Well, I'm learning, and I'm learning not to focus on that, because I still believe that whatever effort you put in plays a huge role, and it's as important. All right, so whatever that I set my mind into is still important, whether I'm not yet at that level or not. It's still still important, and it's a work in progress. So meaning we are a work in progress. So that's what I want to share with you. Understand that you and I are a work in progress. Okay, we do our best, we try our best. And if things don't work out, it's not like we're bad or anything. You just need to understand that maybe that's not the time. Something greater is gonna come. All right. So without dwelling much into that, I also need you to be in that uncomfortable state, because I think often when we go through things in life, we tend to entertain our problems. We tend to try to soothe up the pain or the wound, knowing that it will heal at some point, yet knowing exactly that we didn't put an effort, we didn't do the work. I'm really all about putting in the work and bringing your A game and doing the best that you can. So the question that I have right now is, did you do your best for this year? Did you do your best? Are you doing your best, right? Because it's not just about did you. It's a question of what are you doing now? And is what you're doing now going to help you tomorrow? Is it going to open that gateway for you tomorrow? Is it going to make things a little bit easier for you tomorrow? I'm curious to know, right? So, but then anyway, I'm curious to know, but at the same time, this is a question for you, not a question for the world. Just ask yourself that. Are you putting in the work? Have you been putting in the work? Putting blame on a situation, putting blame on the world, putting blame in whatever, the pandemic, whatever that is happening. The pandemic isn't, what's the song? The pandemic isn't over. Yeah. The pandemic isn't over, you're over it. Oh, I forgot. It sounds nice though. The pandemic isn't over since we say over it, or whatever. The pandemic is, whatever that song is, right? So basically my message is, okay, yeah, so what are you doing? What are you doing? I'm just curious. This is of course me having a conversation with you, real talk, okay? We all about real talk here. We all about real talk. So if I can just tell you something that happened to me, this video was shot a few hours ago, which what I'm going to tell you is very recent. If you're watching it after some time, it's still okay. So what happened yesterday was I was feeling so down. I just didn't want to do anything. I was supposed to go for a 10-kilometer run. I didn't do it. I was supposed to do certain things. I didn't get to do much. I was just, call it demotivated, and all of that. It happens. Yes, I speak about understanding that sometimes you will get those days where you're demotivated, but you'll remember that principle that I told you about, the discipline, knowing that you need to be disciplined, and discipline will help you when you are demotivated. But unfortunately, I did what I could, but I feel like I didn't do much yesterday. I was just a little bit frustrated. And when I look at what I've achieved, I feel like I've done well for myself. But I was just in that moment. I don't know if you've ever had that moment where you felt like, oh my word, I just don't want to do anything. Today I don't feel like doing anything. I just want to lay in my bed. Okay. So that's how I felt. Well, I got out of bed because being in bed for a long time sometimes makes me kind of grumpy and all of that, so I just needed to get out. I did what I could, right? But I believe that we all have those days. And my lovely husband decided to come back, come home with this cute flowers to cheer me up, and they definitely cheered me up. And I'm able to even record a video now because I feel so much better. I feel great. And when you feel great, that's when you're able to even share something great to other people. I don't believe in me feeling or being in my own zone and having to engage with you, especially on YouTube. Now, when we talk about IL designs, maybe when I have to do a meeting with clients, you know, there it's business and all of that. But I think with my channel, or with the kind of content that I'm creating now, it's really content that comes from the heart, where I need to have that one-on-one and do something or have something that kind of triggers what I'm saying right now, okay? But this is as authentic as possible. I didn't even script it or anything, and I love that. We need that sometimes. We need to have those conversations, like just real-time conversations where you don't need to even cut out anything or edit out anything. And I know that most of us, we struggle with that, especially in the YouTube space. We struggle with that. We find it hard to just post whatever or just create that authentic content and put it out. Sometimes we want to edit out things and cut out this, cut out that. Well, it's okay to somehow obviously put a structure in place, but sometimes you just need to be real. Not sometimes, I actually say be real all the time, right? You can obviously script some of your videos, but a video where I'm having like a heart-to-heart conversation with you right now, because I'm talking about, you know, what you and I have been going through, you know. And while we're here, how are you doing? How are you? I think this has become a norm, and you might think it's overrated, but I don't think it is. I believe, you know, looking back at the event that I did recently for Women Empowerment Summit that I did a few weeks ago, we were engaging and we were having deep conversations, and you could tell that each and every woman who was there came with whatever, came with their own, I don't want to call it burden, but you know, they came for themselves. They showed up for themselves, for their healing, for their growth, for their progress, for their empowerment, for them to just plant a positive seed in their lives, a seed of hope, a seed of success and determination, and believe that tomorrow is going to be a better day, so I honestly appreciated that so much. So my point is, these are the conversations which you really have heart to heart heart to heart, just talking about how we feel, what we go through and all of that. I think it's needed sometimes. I'm not saying share too much about your life, too much about what's happening, but just allow yourself to engage, to open your heart, open your mind, and allow yourself to go through something. And I think when you talk, that's when you allow yourself to go through something, right? So this is my other way of doing it. Me talking to you right now, I'm able to deal with whatever that I might be going through. But anyway, this is not about me, but this is me saying, I hope that you're okay. I hope that whatever that you've set for this year is either done or it's in progress, and you are proud of yourself. So really be proud of yourself. I don't know if even if you had 10 tasks or 10 goals that you set, and then you only achieve 2 or 3 of them, I just want you to be proud of yourself, because you have done something great. Okay, you've done something great for yourself, and that's beautiful. Give yourself flowers. Well, my husband got me flowers, but get yourself flowers. Appreciate yourself. Do something nice for yourself. Make yourself that nice coffee that you love, and just appreciate yourself. Get yourself that amazing cologne, or that nice smelling perfume. Not cologne, obviously cologne's for guys. So yeah, that perfume that you love, get that dress that you've always wanted. Do something, right? And if you're not able to do all of that, sometimes we think celebrating ourselves requires material and everything. No, decide to just binge watch on Netflix the whole day, because each and every day you keep working, you're always on your laptop working, and you don't have enough time to just relax. So binge watch for the whole day. And if you have family members and everything, just sit there and ask for coffee, ask for tea, ask for food, and just say to them that, no, today I just don't feel like doing much. Sometimes do that. We need that for ourselves. We need that for ourselves. And be more kind to yourself, okay? And honestly, these are conversations that I really want us to have. And if you're out there, and especially my women, hey ladies, hey amazing women, empowered women, if you're out there and you feel like, Nthabi, you know what, I really want us to have a conversation, maybe heart-to-heart conversation like this one, hit me up. Let's see what we can do. Let's see if we can collaborate and just have these conversations and make it normal, make it okay to speak. Let's laugh, let's cry on camera, not because we're doing it for the world, but because we are in the moment, and we are embracing that moment, and we are fully present in everything that we do. Like just about now, I'm fully present in this moment, and I'm appreciating this moment, because there will never be a moment like this. This moment can never come again. So if I don't embrace it, if I don't appreciate it, what am I saying, right? So with that said, I'll leave it here. I appreciate you. I thank you for the love, for the support. Please continue subscribing, and please follow me on Instagram as well, Real Talk with Nthabi. Actually on all platforms, look out for Real Talk with Nthabi. I really want to grow with you. I really want to build an engaging community with you. And yeah, I look forward to the next video. I love you so much, and like I always say, remember to make today count. Love you always. Cheers for now.